Hey, welcome to Keeping It 100 Philippines. I want to do a quick video just mentioning and talking about the Philippines expat vlogging scene and how it's degraded into this complete shit show of resentment, anger, jealousy, hate, people thinking on each other, people physically fighting each other, people that are threatening each other online, people that are creating channels just to take down others. What is with this crab mentality with expats in the Philippines? What is the deal? I think there's four main reasons. So first of all, there's the jealousy and envy factor. So whenever you have a few successful YouTubers, you're going to have a bunch that are just hate them. And then you're going to also have a bunch of critics. And then these critics are going to be called haters when they're unfairly just being called that. They're just critics. And then ends up being a back and forth. Next thing you know, you have channels sprouting up, just attacking other channels. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the Philippines. Number two is broke vloggers. Well, part of the reason we have this problem is that too many foreigners have moved to the Philippines and other places in Southeast Asia, and they don't have a bloody pot to piss in. So they got to make YouTube videos, often disingenuously, often they're full of shit, often these videos are just basically a bunch of bullshit for 15 minutes. But that's how they got to make money. So it's a marketing thing. It becomes a marketing tool and a money-making venture. And whenever you get that on YouTube, you start to veer off from people just wanting to make videos, for fun, and then you're making money, and that's when things kind of go sideways. And sure enough, a lot of people, I did a video about this, about people not ready to retire, but they moved abroad. And if you move abroad without getting a job and hope for the best, that's not retiring, right? That's just becoming unemployed. Now, remote work's an option, and YouTube is even an option. But for most, it's not going to work. But doesn't mean you can't try it. But what I'm saying is that because of all these broke vloggers, now you got people pushing the envelope and trying to really get clicks. Desperation time for clicks, and we're seeing that in the Philippines. So the guys are doing things that might be crossing the line for clicks. A lot of these channels, these guys are kind of creepy. Their whole purpose in the Philippines, you can kind of see after a few minutes of watching their videos, it's basically like they're sexpats. It's that simple. And if you're going to be a sexpat and have a channel about it, you're going to face heat. That's the third reason. Sexpat channels facing heat. Disingenuous, guys who are just going there to chase young girls. Maybe you might want to keep that to yourself. Why are you broadcasting that on YouTube? What are you doing? Like, of course you're going to face heat. Of course you're going to face the wrath of some people. So why are you doing that? I don't understand. Like, if that was me, and it's not, but if that was me, the last thing I would do would be broadcasting that shit on YouTube. The last thing. Don't get it. That to me, I think maybe it's just a desperation move to make money because they have nothing else. I think that might be what it is, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. And I think the fourth reason is some of these vloggers are just trying to get clicks by attacking a well-known vlogger, and that way they can use that vlogger's popularity to get clicks on their own channel. But in order to do so, they can't just be sitting there praising that vlogger. They got to just tear them down. So that's, I think, what they do many, many times. And I've been critical of some types of vloggers on my channel, but I think they deserve that criticism. I think some of this shit that they do, like the Pinoy baiting and the fake praise and just the butt kissing, I think that's so disingenuous. And of course, that's my opinion, and people may have different opinions, of course. But the thing too is that a lot of these vloggers, they've actually had like these physical confrontations, like Mark Thornton had a physical confrontation. Mogman and Tim K had a physical confrontation along with Tim K and Andy Omar. I mean, these guys, they hate each other. They hate each other. They bring each other down. They're just, there's a lot of hate in the community. That's what I'm saying. You listen to a channel like Sick Grandpa, and he's insulting all these other foreign bloggers. You listen to a channel like a foreigner telling the truth in the Philippines, and he's dedicated his channel to just tearing down this one other blogger, the Brian Granville Smith. I don't even know what their quarrel is, but obviously they had something big going on, and at some point you just got to say, well, why do you keep doing this? Why is this guy continuing to attack this other guy, the Brian Granville Smith? At some point, just you're not changing anything. You know what I mean? But I guess a lot of these guys, there's so many other channels in the past that had conflicts. There was that guy Barry Jordan who spent some time in prison, but he and some other guy, I can't think of his name, but I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. That guy that he just did videos against Barry Jordan the whole time. And there's other guys that had just attacked a guy like Regular Guy. He was attacked by a few other vloggers. For various reasons. I get, like, some of them think that what he's doing is a little bit creepy. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I think the whole scene is just degraded into a lot of infighting and a lot of like a crab mentality. So that's the point of the video. So criticism is one thing, and criticism can be good. And if you're on YouTube, you're going to be subject to criticism. But what we're seeing here is beyond that, I think, and it's a lot of hate, resentment, and jealousy and anger. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe.